Okay, let's turn on this thing real quick. Dun, dun, dun. Save. Yeah. Would you rather have no fingers or no toes? What do you mean, man? I would rather have no toes. Like, that's not even a question. What kind of question is that, man? Lose some stability, yeah. Like, I want to be able to at least walk, you know? I mean, like, use my hands. I would rather have no ears. Yo, Rainer, welcome, man. Welcome to the stream. Okay, would you rather what? None, like neither. I think I would rather be deaf. Because at least I can take care of myself. Alright, what are we drawing, man? Hmm. How about Giga? A Giga, that's actually not a very bad idea. No, no, I just started something, you know? What do you mean a drawing looks like a dog? What are you talking about? It's a Spinosaurus M something something something. Wow. Wow, unbelievable. Can you believe this guy? It's a Spinosaurus something something. Yeah, exactly. How'd you know, man? What? No, they're about to fight. Like it's all about they might be a little close to each other. They might be a little too close to each other. Yeah, maybe. Okay, oh wait, I should be here, right? What? 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 Whispering to each other's ears. No, this is like okay. So this croc is like sitting on a really big rock, right? Right on top of the water. It's a croc. There's a crocodile here, man. Don't you see the crocodile? What do you mean? What? Okay, no, there's no way. Okay, now you're pushing it really far, man. What do you mean? This crocodile doesn't look that bad though. I mean, trust the process, you know. Trust the process. I mean, it's still pretty rough, but like the tail of the Spinosaurus is right here, and What? About to kiss you? What? Okay, that's because the bottom jaw was a little too far out, maybe. All right, all right. This is basically what we just encountered, man. Like this is in the water. You see the tail like coming out of the water, like splashing water everywhere. I don't know what this is. I don't know. It just happened. You know, it just happened. It just Kamehameha. What do you mean? I don't think it looks too bad to be honest. All around here as well. And then we have the croc. It's like okay, man. All right. All right, man. Yeah, that's what do you mean how did they get spaghetti? What do you mean? Of course they could get spaghetti, man. We don't live in like 1950 or something. Spaghetti. How did they get spaghetti? They have stores, man. All right, here we go. This is like a really rough sketch of a Spinosaurus and a I don't even know what this is like. Oh, okay. All right, man. All right. Yeah, it sounds fake as hell. Like what the heck? All right. Um. Oh, Dinosaur Door, we can't hear your friend. Um. I suppose. Oh, they can't hear you. How? Wait, they can't hear you? Oh. Wait. Wait,
What?
wait. Can you say something?
Hello?
They should be able to hear you now.
It's better, so now they cannot hear me fart.
Oh, that's such a shame. There was like that was actually a really good part. Because now everybody's gonna think that I was talking to no like nothing.
Yeah.
It must
It's
look,
just
it must
turning,
sound so weird.
turning schizophrenic.
Alright, so that's the first drawing. Okay, so let's draw something else. Let's draw something new. Alright, second drawing. What are we gonna draw, guys? How rare is it you think to meet a YouTuber over 1K subscribers? For me, it's not. I don't know. I don't know actually. Like, I think that 1K is actually something that most people don't even, accomplish in their lives. You know, what crocodile is Spinosaurus mirabilis? I don't know what kind of crocodile it was. It was just like I just drew something. You know, like it was in my head a picture, and I just drew it. I think it's supposed to be a Kepler suit. Yeah, something like that, or like a Deinosuchus, because it was pretty big. Also, dinosaur, we can hear your friend. Okay, it's working now. Let's go. Albertosaurus. All right. Can I ask what to draw? I want to give you a challenge. Spicomelus? Alright, okay, these are the kinds of things that I'm gonna have to look up because I have no idea. I was actually hoping that you guys would give me like something easy to draw, but you're actually... Alright. Method, yes. Caprasuchus lived alongside Spinosaurus. Oh. It's interesting. Alright, let me look up. You said Albertosaurus. I'll try that one first. I know which one that is, but I just want to make sure that I make it right because there's a lot of people that are going to complain about it not being accurate enough. Saurus. Oh yeah. Alright, Albertosaurus, what is it doing? Give me a scene, guys. You guys are gonna have to come up with a good scene.
Kissing is Spinosaurus.
What? Chasing?
Kissing is also kissing.
No,
Spinosaurus.
dude, what's wrong with you today, man? In the game, you're being weird, and now you want me to draw dinosaurs that are kissing. Wait. As Noxel said, can you draw my Ankylosaurus? I'll look into it. Okay, first I'm gonna draw the Albertosaurus real quick. So I'm guessing it's like a leaner Tyrannosaurus. Have Albertosaurus eating? Yeah, but I mean. Alright, I'm gonna visualize something in my mind. Alright, so there's gonna be a body right here, right? This is gonna be a body of something. I don't even know what it is. One leg over there, and then we just see like the front limbs, and I don't know what kind of dinosaurs it would have hunted. Maybe something that looked like a what is it called? What is this in my screen? Maybe something that looked like a what is it? Man, Edmontosaurus, something like that. I don't know. So we're gonna draw something like that, and then here we have the shoulder area, rib cage, but the rib cage has been, you know, we just see a couple of ribs sticking out because it's like sticking his snout in, maybe, you know, maybe a couple of broken ribs as well, and then this area would be like opened. The leg, maybe it's like missing part of its leg as well. Just see part of a bone, a little bit of muscle over there. Let's see. And then we have a Albertosaurus right here above it, just trying to chomp down something. Piece of meat like going straight into his throat. Tongue is out. And don't worry about the shape of the head. I'm gonna go back in and like adjust that later a little bit more. We should be able to see like the other side of the inside of the mouth as well, and then we don't really see much from here. We just see the tongue sticking out a little bit. It's something like that, and then maybe his neck is like extended a little bit because it's like trying to, you know, bite down on a piece of meat right there. And his body would be like right there. Maybe he's like kind of leaning forwards a little bit, so the leg would be going backwards a little bit like that. And then Dilophosaurus had like pretty tiny T-Rex like hands. And then one leg could be like a little bit more like that. And maybe he's standing a little bit too far away right now, but that's fine. I'm just gonna leave it like this. And it looks like his hands are a little bit too much pronated, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go in quickly, you know? I'm not gonna put in too much details. Calf muscle over here, ankle, and then the toes. Same thing over here, calf muscle, ankle. What?
The Sarcopithecus actually, 5 months ago, it also got a TLC.
Oh really?
And it actually is really cool. Yeah, it has like a mud ability, so you can roll yourself on the muddy floor, and it gives you up to 50% more armor for land if you want to do a land build. And it has like a 180-degree bite now, and if it deals a hit on land, it does even more damage, increased damage. And it has mud slide, basically just sliding through the ground like a penguin on mud. And there's
That's
like water
cool.
build. Yeah, there's like the water build. They have like a thingy, so your group members deplete food and water way slower, so you can just basically camp and wait better for dinosaurs. And it has an oxygen drain thingy now, so an attack that drains oxygen. I actually saw that. Like I saw like a little adolescent, Suchomimus, like what was that new water dinosaur called? You know that big thing that Megalodon looking? No, Megalodon. That.
Leopleurodon?
No, it's
Tala-
like the big fish, like Tala something. I don't know. Just anyways, it wasn't full adult, and he was only adolescent, and he just baited him. And the big guy thought like, okay, he's a free kill, but
I saw that.
what he did was he just drained his whole oxygen, and he just drowned.
Yeah, I saw that. I actually saw
Like
that.
yeah, you have like a depletion thing. It's actually cool.
Alright, there we go. We have our little drawing of this.
With the rhino kissing the crocodile.
What? No, man.
What do you mean?
We're not drawing that. What do you mean?
Oh, my stream was behind. I was like, oh yeah. Oh look! What?
What?
What? Is that a meat chunk in the mouth or what is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a chunk of meat. A bunch of blood, like, dripping from his...
I give that drawing out of 10. Not points, we're gonna say 10 something with dinosaurs. 10x.
10 what?
Out of 10x, I'll give that drawing, that sketch, 7.5 or 8. Yeah, let's say 7.5 because, I mean, it's just a quick sketch, but it's good.
Yeah, it is just a quick sketch.
Yeah, you know, I give it 8x out of 10.
8x
Dinosaur
out of
X.
10.
Yeah. I like the way he's like standing and stuff, the positioning is cool. 8x.
Alright. And we need a little bit of a background, of course. What kind of environment would this dinosaur have lived in?
Probably like tundra or something.
The drawing looks spectacular, dinosaur drawer. Thank you, man. Wait, what? What kind of environment?
Wait, tundra was, well, no, tundra snow. What the hell? No. I mean, maybe like a place where there's like trees, but also flat places, you know, like
Oh, okay, okay. I'll just make this like a plain,
yeah, plains, for example, yeah.
a plainy area. I'll just create like a little bit of like a
Of course, you want
texture
to do less work.
right here, or like the midground. This is the foreground, midground, and over here we have like some mountains in the background as well. Something like that.
Just throw a big mountain in the middle of the picture, like.
We have. Oh, you mean like a really big one? No, we can't. I can't really do that because of the composition. But I can draw like a really big tree right here.
Yeah, and there's trees, and then it's just basically tiny. Just draw like tiny trees, so that this looks really far away. So he's like on top of a mountain, kind of, or something. You know what I mean? Underneath the mountains, you just draw like a bunch of tiny, tiny little trees, so it looks like as it's like really far away, you know. So it looks like
I don't really.
You're like.
So the way that I do that is I don't really have to do that. I can just draw something like this.
There's a big trees. What the hell?
No, this is more in the foreground still. And then a
But you know what
further...
I mean, right? What I meant with like you drawing on top of like underneath the mountains, you draw like the small trees, and then it looks like as it's like really far away, and he's actually like on top of.
What do you mean, really far away?
Yeah, it looks like as it's like really that the dinosaur, like the thing you draw, that it's like.
Maybe there should be
the
water
mountain.
actually.
Oh.
Let's make this like a watery area, like right here. There's water, and then there's a really big tree. I can't draw a straight line, man.
What is this?
What is what?
What is that line, man? What kind of mountain is that?
What are you talking about?
The left mountain, like.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a really quick something, and then we just draw the water with like the shapes of the mountains in it. And we have some reed here, really close. It's not grass, these are reeds.
I thought it's a tree.
What? Maybe we could see like part of the tail of the dinosaur like still here, right there. And maybe this leg should be a little closer actually. Let's see, what can we do? Maybe we can enlarge this area a little bit, and then make
what
this
is the
part.
circle around the dinosaur's eye?
Huh? That's like a guideline.
Yeah, I know. But the eye looks really intimidating. It looks so empty. It looks so dead.
Good. Do we have a bunch
Is this whole thing gonna be a skip?
Huh?
The whole thing is gonna be a sketch?
Yeah, because maybe
The other thing just gonna take 2 hours.
yeah, it would take a long time. Because
But it would have been a good drawing idea.
What, to do like a really big drawing?
No, exactly this, but with color. That would have actually went beautiful.
Yeah, true.
The mountains, the water, like maybe like the orange brownish kind of Albertosaurus.
Alright, there we go. So now what we have is like a Spinosaurus fighting some kind of crocodile right there. I don't really know what that is. And then we have the Albertosaurus eating.
I give this.
Because
I give this 9 out of 10 eggs. So good.
Okay. Somebody said the same. The drawing looks spectacular. Okay, wait. A forest, a floodplain. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Like, this is like a floodplain. Maybe we should like make a little island over here as well. Like a little island, like right in the middle. And then we see the reflection of the island right there. And maybe there's like a little tree on top of the island. And then we can obviously see the reflection of this tree as well in the water. A little bit of reeds here and there.
Wow.
And it's kind of shallow as well, so there's gonna be like a couple more islands here and there with the reflections. Maybe like a little bit of a island over there. Yeah, maybe that looks decent, right? It looks like kind of swampy, doesn't it? All right. So now let's go to the next one. Dungeon drawer, make the eye ridge of the Albertosaurus face forward and be very pointy. Oh, did I not do that? It's more like this, kind of like that. Yeah, that's true. I forgot. Alright, then Etanoxel also wanted me to draw something, I think. His... what was it again? Thalasmo... no, not... where'd it go? Here, can you draw my Enchisaurus? Okay, let me look that up. Your Enchisaurus. I don't know if I have it. Wait, I'll just look it up on YouTube. YouTube, on Google Images. So what was it called again? Enchisaurus. All right. Enchisaurus. Oh wait, that's interesting. Okay, so what's this Enchisaurus doing? I don't know if Etanoxel is still here, because if he's not, then I don't know. This could be the Spicomelus. What is a Spicomelus? Is that like the species of Albertosaurus? Alright, somebody give me something to draw.
Giga.
Wait, we've only been streaming for like 30 minutes, right? Already have like 2 drawings done. Giga, what is a Giga doing?
Giga biting the neck of a... Oh no! Actually, a Giga carrying a whole corpse in his mouth because he's like gigantic, you know. He's carrying like maybe like what like a smaller, like medium-sized dinosaur.
Right? Does it have to be the Jurassic Park or the Jurassic World Giga, or does it have to be more accurate one?
What would you like?
That's a good question. I think I would go for like a more accurate one.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
Alright.
I mean, I think the Jurassic Park one looks just more intimidating, like way more like dangerous looking, but
yeah,
let's
true.
do the realistic.
Alright, let's do the composition real quick first. So the Giga's head is going to be right here, going to be looking down because it's carrying a corpse, like a pretty big thing. And then
maybe like a trike.
It's not gonna be able to. It's not gonna be able to carry a trike.
No, a smaller one. Maybe like a smaller, you know.
I mean, I could, but I don't think trikes would have been in the same time period as Gigas, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
All right, give me something to like for it to carry. Whoever's like still in the chat.
Also, maybe another carnivore. Maybe is it aloe? Was it aloe in the same time?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
A juvenile Argentinosaurus.
Accurate Giganosaurus carrying a juvenile Argentinosaurus in its mouth. Ooh. Alright. First, I'm gonna have to draw the Argentinosaurus in its mouth, right?
Just draw like a wormy neck.
Doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to, you know, look kind of like whatever I have to draw. Right, so the Giga's face, it's when I look up Giga, I only find like the Jurassic Park version, so it's kind of difficult, but I'll try to do my best because I know that its head is pretty elongated, and then alright. And let's see about the neck over here. And then
Oh, that looks already like so intimidating.
one leg is backwards a little bit. Should have pretty thin legs, I'm imagining. And then the other one is like lifted up over here a little bit. 3 toes. And then we would have the chest area would be like right here. This would still be like alright. And then the arms are not that long. He has 3 claws, something like that. And let's focus a little bit on the head shape, because I don't think the head shape is quite right. Maybe it is, not sure. Right, so obviously he would have had eye ridges like that, and then where would his eye be? Around over here somewhere, right? Maybe a little bit more like this. I don't know how accurate this is, but we'll just give it a little bit, give him some spikes like that. Alright, does not look like a Giga. Looks more like a Spinosaurus because its eye, I think its eye is a little too far back in its skull.
No.
Yeah, I think it is. Wait, let me look at what the head
was
of
a
Giga actually looks
Tylosaurus.
like. The what?
The Suchomimus, that is the one killed the adult Tylosaurus with the oxygen stealing thing.
Oh. I don't like how this looks actually. True. Juveniles were easy targets for theropods like Giganotosaurus because they weren't fully grown yet. That's true. That's completely true. I am seeing some Giganotosaurus heads that I'm liking. So apparently he did have like a pretty extreme eye ridge of it, like an eyebrow. And he has like a ridge like that over there. And then the nostril would be right there. Alright. And then the eye would be right behind this eyebrow thingy. Right here. Maybe a little bit further down, like that. And then it would have something like that. Maybe the neck should be a little bit more higher up like this then. I don't know, for some reason it does not. Yeah, I see why. The head is way too long, man.
What do you mean?
It just doesn't look right. Does not look right. Alright, so the nose, the tip of his snout. Then we have this area of this head, then that, and then like eye ridge, like that, an eyebrow. Alright, and then over here we should have the neck attached to it. This is hard, man. Then we have an eyebrow over here. A little bit of a ridge over there. But then the whole head just looks way too long. Yeah, it just looks too long. It's alright. I'm not gonna get it right, but because I can stay at this for like a very long time, but I don't want to do that. I want to kind of complete this drawing and then move on to the next one, you know. All right, so dead Argentinosaurus, or well, what kind of dead dinosaur was this again? Argentinosaurus, right? A juvenile.
Right, Rainer said, the struggle we artists go through to create nice work of art.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this, but sometimes that just happens, and you just have to try to move on, because if you're trying to improve and you're just gonna stick on something for too long, it's gonna restrict your improvement speed.
How dare you?
How dare I?
Yeah.
How dare I what?
How dare you to not do it perfect?
I used to try to do everything perfect, but then I kind of realized that maybe that's not always the best way or the best path to choose. The thing is that the more repetition you get in the smallest amount of time, the better you're gonna, or the faster you're gonna see improvement on yourself. Alright. And then we have just a couple of trees in the foreground here, and in the background, I mean, like, yeah, behind them as well. Hey, how did I do that? Didn't even click on it. I did actually. Alright. And then maybe like, I don't even know, like, area that goes like this. And there should, you could draw like a little bit of moss over here. Maybe some clouds. Alright, so it does not really look like a Giganotosaurus too much, but you know. What?
It does?
Nah, not really. Not in my opinion. Alright, there we go. let's move on to the next one. All right, what is the next? Like, what's gonna be next? Give me something. Like, give me a scene and a dinosaur to draw. Spicomelus next. What's the Spicomelus? Let me look that up. Spicomelus? What's that? Oh, okay, man. Wait, are you sure I need to draw this? Okay, this is crazy. This is okay. I'm not gonna draw it accurately. I'm just gonna draw something that represents this. You know, like just a really quick sketch that, just like this. You know, like, oh, you're gonna see, Leon. You're gonna see what that is, man. Okay.
I'm gonna Google that now on YouTube. Spicomelus.
Walking with some of its babies. What do you mean, man? Do you expect me to draw like 10 of those? Like what?
What?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Did you just look it up?
Yeah, what the hell? No, I mean, cartoonish drawing of it with a lot of
okay, you want to see me try?
Pieces on the spikes.
Right, he wants to see me try. He wants to see me try. Okay.
There's like spikes, fossils of the spikes.
Okay, wait, let me visualize this whole thing. So it's gonna be a scene with like a parent standing in the middle of the scene with its head kind of tilted. Okay, so its body's gonna be tilted like this. Its head's gonna be tilted a tiny bit like this. And then there's gonna be like one baby right here, like looking at it, and then there's gonna be a baby back here just trying to look at the ground maybe, and then over here there's a baby, you know, upside down or something. I don't know.
Some random guy just has like a spike, a fossil spike of the.
A random guy on YouTube?
Yeah, he said that's an authentic piece. It's more common of the two foreign spikes with Spicomelus being more frequently available compared to. Oh my god, no. This movie's Latin words, man. I don't like them.
Right, mind you, again, this is absolutely not going to be accurate. I'm just going to draw, you know, I'm going to try to draw this, but like, don't expect too much from me, because this is crazy. This is crazy. I'll try though. I'll try to do my best. Because you're trying to challenge me, but this is a pretty big challenge though. Right, so there's the baby here, and the babies probably wouldn't have these extreme spikes yet, right? So maybe he had like little bumps instead of spikes. Looking up at the mom. Like little. Right, like that. And then there's one that's just maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe its spikes are like developing a little bit more. It's just looking at the ground. Trying to pick up like a stick or something, maybe, I don't know. Maybe like flower. And it's a little bigger than its brother or sister. And then over here we will have one that is stuck on its back. Can't get up. Trying desperately to lift itself back upright, but unfortunately it's just unable to do so. Tail's kind of like bending that way as well. Alright, and then maybe we can what kind of environment would this thing have lived in? Like a bushy environment, or this thing is like on a little bit of a hill maybe, and then we would have some plants in the background here and there, and then here there's like the complete background and some trees, and probably there's something standing here behind a tree, and looking at them maybe. I don't know what this is. We're just gonna draw something that looks kind of like a dinosaur that might be looking at them, you know? And that's all we're gonna be drawing there. Well, maybe this should be a little bit more pointy, I don't know. Okay, I'm messing this up completely. Maybe the head should be a little bit wider. And then we have some plants here and there, and some more trees in the background, you know. But let's focus on this this thing. Alright, so apparently it has a bunch of spikes coming from the neck, like 3 rows. The biggest one is like in the middle, and then 3 rows over there as well. Then it has like really long spikes like right above the hip as well, and then there's like a bunch of spikes. It's like a couple, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like a couple like that. And then the other ones are just in between. I don't think they're really important to get right exactly, because they don't really take that much of your attention. It's more like getting the bigger ones right, you know? Alright, so just a bunch of really spiky spikes, really sharp spikes right there, and then one really big one over here above the hip. The other one you can see over there. Alright. And then it just has like a couple rows of these kinds of spikes as well. And you can see a couple over there as well. Alright. And then let's focus on the body structure itself, because it's not completely rounded, but it has some, like the rib cage should be right there. And then here we have the elbow. Chest area. And then the leg. Then we see the other foot over there as well. And we can't really see the other leg over there. Wait, what just happened? I didn't even do that. And we see the other foot over here. We can't see the other foot over here as well because it's behind the head. So the head is a very weird shape as well. So it's like shaped kind of like that. Something like that, and then the eye would be right there. Why is the head? Okay, so it looks very unnatural right now because the head is, I don't think it's supposed to be able to like flex that much. The neck, at least. The neck is a little too long, but we're just gonna keep it. We're gonna take that, you know. And then we're gonna focus on these ones. I'm not gonna put too much details in the tiny ones, baby ones, but so this one might have some spikes on the tail already, maybe like the one right here, and maybe this one also has like the one right there and a couple on his tail, and like in the neck probably, right? Alright, something like that. And this one is basically as good as that, because, you know, it's on its back, it can't get up anymore. Its mom doesn't even notice that he's gone. And there's a predator right here just waiting, just right behind this bush, you know, waiting until it can strike. And then maybe there's a couple of plants like right in the mid-ground right there, and maybe there could be like a little bit of stuff going on right there. And obviously we would have to create something on the foreground as well. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just, just scribbling it in as we go. It's not grass, but it's something that kind of like, takes the place of grass for now. Alright, and there we go. There we have this little drawing of whatever this is. It's pretty difficult. Alright. Okay, so the chat. A dinosaur noob said, "Yo, a non-theropod dinosaur. That's a challenge. LOL." Method said he gonna try to draw something Spicomelus. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the dinosaur that we were drawing. Boreolopelta. Look it up. Yeah, this is a different one. These spikes are like way more extreme than anything I've ever seen, at least. Let me make them a little bit more visible. Yeah, and then we have spikes in the tail as well. I'm not gonna even get into those details. Heck yeah, it looks solid. You think so? I don't think so, man. But I'm glad you like it. Alright. So let's go to the next one. I have until I have 40 more minutes, and then I'm gonna have to stop the stream. So, do you guys have any other suggestions? What about you, Leon?
Draw a compy.
A compy? What's it doing?
A lot of compies.
No. I'm not gonna draw like 10 different dinosaurs.
Like 4 compies being latched onto a Argentinosaurus, a full grown.
Dude,
but you only have to draw
okay, that's literally gonna be this.
What?
Alright, so there we have the fully grown Argentinosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then we have the compies. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
Perfect.
Alright. I need something to draw. Let me see. Look at the chat. Let me first get rid of this. Rex versus Spino is scientifically accurate. Pterodaustro fishing. What's a pterodaustro? Let me first draw the one that Dinosaur Noob is suggesting. Is Rex versus Spinosaurus scientifically accurate?
Robbie.
Yeah.
I think I might go to bed, man. I'm so tired.
Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. I'll just finish this stream and then I'm gonna go to bed as well.
Yeah, I'll be watching the rest of it. I'll be in the chat.
Alright. Have a good night, man. Have a blessed night.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so scientifically Rex and Spino fighting. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I want to... What would this look like? I don't even know. Maybe we're looking over the back of the Rex like this, or this is the back of the Rex right here, and then we have the Rex screaming and stuff at a Spinosaurus. Neck like this. I don't even know if a Rex would be able to move its neck like this, but we'll just pretend like it could. Even though it should be scientifically accurate, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, you know, you never know. And then, like... Right, something like this, and then the Spina would be like... I don't even know, man. Way too big. Spina would have like a smaller... Don't even think that the Spina would be able to reach this far up. It's difficult. When you give me something like that is scientifically accurate, I automatically, in my brain, I make it way more complicated than it actually is. And I kind of like ruin the whole thing. Maybe the Spinosaurus is like standing on its hind legs. Oh, yo. Oh, you're...
Wait, what? My phone just got a call, like a Discord call. I was like, what?
What?
Yeah, what?
So you
I
joined
thought
on your
you called
phone?
No, I'm leaving. No, I was getting a like the Discord call just showed up right now on my phone. I was like, what?
What?
Yeah, I thought you called back or something.
No. I never touched it.
Oh, okay. I'm about to hop on this with my phone.
Alright.
Sleep well.
You too, man. Okay, so this is completely wrong. The head should be way shorter. This is the way I sketch, by the way. I just keep on adjusting everything and changing stuff. Because I think the T-Rex looks fine. It's just the Spinosaurus that I'm not happy with. This is so difficult, for real. Proportions are so off. Yo, welcome back, man. Welcome back.
I decided to, for the rest of the time, to lay in my bed and be here in the party.
Alright, man.
And the same time being on Netflix watching my show. And the same time watching your stream.
Wow, that's impressive, man. You're gonna do everything at the same time?
And writing down hate comments in the live stream.
Writing down hate comments. Alright, man, alright. Oh wait, I can hear the stream in your...
At the same time being on Netflix watching my show. And the same time watching your stream. And writing down hate comments. Look, Robbie, look at the chat.
What happened in the chat?
Look.
What? It's crazy how the in real life T-Rex still isn't as blocky as its Hollywood counterpart.
Look, one above. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, but I like the drawing you did.
You do?
Mm-hmm. The T-Rex got a hairy back.
That's not hair, man. Those are all sketch lines.
That's like the one. What is the T-Rex called again? Also from Ark, the one with the fur.
Eutyrannus.
Yeah, it's a Eutyrannus.
Could be.
Yeah.
Okay, this looks really bad, but I tried my best, you know? Because I'm not using any reference, I'm just drawing from memory. And yeah, it doesn't look very good. I feel like the bottom jaw of the Spinosaurus is way too big still. I should...
How many times did you already draw the fighting scene
What fighting scene?
from Jurassic Park, the T-Rex versus Spino?
I've never drawn the fight at like the Jurassic Park Spinosaurus versus T-Rex.
Didn't the Spino won the fight?
Yeah, he did.
Pretty realistic, right?
I mean, I've never seen anything more realistic than that. I mean, it looks like pretty dynamic, but like, yeah, that's basically it. Like, right. So rib cage over here. Then we have another pelvis, and then the tail goes down like that. Well, looks so bad.
I like it, looks good.
Wait, it's supposed to be behind the Spinosaurus, so it should be stop right there. Okay, my dog is kind of getting wild right now.
I heard you dogs earlier, like when we started, when you were AFK. He was like doing sounds the entire time. He was shaking himself and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Finn is with you, right? And Junior is downstairs.
No, they're both here.
What?
Yeah, they're both here.
I thought one is always in the night, like downstairs.
No. They're both just upstairs with me.
What are they doing right now?
Finn is laying down. Junior is laying down as well.
You remember when I think what was it, Finn or Junior, when he farted and you said like he smelled so bad. I think we were playing Path of Titans as well.
Yeah, man, I
just
remember
farted.
that. All right, this is the best I can I can get. So let's see, Dinosaur, where is the $5 at? Wait, what do you mean $5 of what? $5 if it's good. What do you mean, man? I don't think it's very good, but like, yeah. it's something, you know. It looks like something.
Rainer didn't understood that it's me in the chat.
Oh,
I typed in identity way better than you, and he's typed like so question mark. And I didn't know that it was me. I'm just joking. Oh man, I just should have played along.
maybe you should make the tail like bent like that a little bit. You can still see the whole length of the tail. More dynamic, I guess. But I don't think this scenario would happen because I think the T-Rex is like towering way over the Spinosaurus. Maybe if the Spinosaurus is like leaning backwards a little bit, he would be higher because the body is longer, but I don't know. And in real life, T-Rex would be tougher for SZ87, aka the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus to defeat. Probably because the in real life T-Rex is way bigger than what we thought it would be.
Dude, was there even any carnivore that was able to kill a T-Rex easily?
Not easily. There's nothing that can kill a T-Rex easily.
Not easily, but like that would be face to head on head, like, you know, same level.
And no, I don't think so. Maybe the I don't know, like Giganotosaurus would be a good competitor, I guess, but like
probably different. What came first, Giga or T-Rex? Giga, right?
Yeah. Maybe I should... Wait, why is everything... Every time I make a couple of strokes, it adjusts itself. And that's kind of bothering me, and I don't know how to turn it off. And this? No, it's not that. I have no idea. Maybe it's this. Maybe it is this. Wait. No. What? I don't know what it is, but like, yeah. Oh, he said, I knew it was you. No, wait, he said it to... Wait, I'm not following the chat anymore. I knew it was you, a dinosaur noob. In real life T-Rex versus in real life Spino. T-Rex is the biggest and strongest land predator ever found. I now know... I know how dinosaurs mate. Well, that's interesting.
What?
With Giga at second place and Spino or Carcharodontosaurus at third place. Giganotosaurus came before T-Rex. Yeah, true. Alright guys, I'm gonna need another thing to draw, another scene. Let's go through them real quick. So this is the first one, really fast and quick. And I think this Spinosaurus looks way better than the one I just did. Then we have the Albertosaurus feeding on something. We have the Giganotosaurus carrying something. Then we have this, I forgot the name already. Then we have the Spinosaurus versus Tyrannosaurus Rex. And now we're gonna draw something new. So what's gonna be next?
What the hell? I was just wondering how they actually did mate. Dinosaurs mated similarly to modern birds and crocodiles, likely using a cloacal kiss, where they press their single all-purpose genital opening, the cloaca, together to transform sperm. Due to their size and shape, they probably mated with the male mounting the female from behind. Sometimes with courtship rituals like dancing. Birds do that today, even the dancing part and stuff.
I think it's very similar to birds.
Yeah, or in water for support. What the hell?
Hey, wait. A dinosaur noob. Donated $7.99. Thank you, man.
What?
Thank you for. Thank you, man. That's crazy. Hey, let's go W. Interesting how Argentinosaurus would mate, given it's the largest sauropod. Yeah, that's a.
Dude,
I don't even want to know
birds
how
are
they did
weird
that.
as hell. It's so weird how they made.
In real life, T-Rex would have
just googled
triumphed over the
cloacal kiss.
Giganosaurus. Yeah, no one else knows how to. Alright, man. Okay. So what are we gonna draw next, though? Maybe like give me a scene out of like a Jurassic Park kind of style moment or scene, you know? Yo, like seriously though, like thank you for the donation, man. Anchisaurus. What is it doing?
Wow.
Okay, what's the scene gonna be?
Oh, he's Australian. Is it? Wait, is it Australian? Yeah, Australian dollars. Robbie finally getting that YouTube money. When is the Ferrari? When you gonna get it?
I think in like 150 years, maybe?
Imagine just Mr. Beast joins now and
It's
he's
all
like,
Man
yeah, I'll
versus
give you
Beast in Jurassic World.
$50,000.
It's true, it's all Man versus Beast, but I like the idea of like, I don't know, like for example, right? You are in a boat right here. Right, and something like that. I don't even know how to draw a boat, to be honest, but like you're in a boat here, right? And you see at the shores over there, there's just something really big just staring at you, and you don't want it to get any closer, but you know that maybe it could enter into the water whenever it wants to. You know, it's just looking at you like that. And it's pretty big as well. So you're getting kind of scared, but it's just staring at you, you know? And maybe there's like your car is like right there, you know, like it's like a Jeep or something. I don't know how to draw cars. But the idea kind of stays the same. Your car is right there, and there's a dinosaur just waiting for you to get on shore. What am I don't know how to draw a car, man. Like, maybe the hood should be a little longer, I don't know. And this thing is just standing there, looking at you. Wait, what? Why do I keep doing that? And it's like right at the water's edge, you know, so you can kind of see reflections of this thing in the water, and there's a little bit of waves everywhere, and you can see the reflections of the trees as well. You know, these kind of scenes are interesting to me. But anyways, let's draw. So you said Anchisaurus fights a Jurassic dinosaur. What kind of dinosaur is it fighting? Wait, we did a lot of drawings though, actually. Even though they're not very good drawings, it's still, you know. Okay,
They're good.
so Ankylosaurus, and how big is that? It's a little bigger than a cat. Ankylosaurus fighting a Jurassic dinosaur. What kind of dinosaur would it be fighting? Ah, I have an idea. So this Ankylosaurus is just right here, on this rock. Right, it's just standing on this rock, and it is facing off against a really strong Jurassic dinosaur, and big. Alright, and then maybe it's like the body's quite long, like holding its claws in the air, showing how dangerous he can be. And then the neck is going to be stretched out a little bit. Maybe he looks a little bit chunky though, but like mouth open, screaming at whatever it is screaming at, right? And then right here we just have a Rex just staring at it, coming right at it. Just looking at him. And just standing there, you know, like. Right now it doesn't really look like a proper Rex, but like it's just standing there in disbelief that something like this would be brave enough to stand against it. And then you obviously, since it's a Jurassic dinosaur, you would be able to see the teeth, making it look more angry and aggressive. And this area would obviously be like darkened a little bit. And now you would see a couple of wrinkles around the eye. Let's make this a little bit more pronounced. There we go. It's not exactly fighting it, but it is, you know, it is standing in its way. There we go. There we go. Are you happy or satisfied with this Etanoxel? Well, every time you name it, it basically how do you say this? Like every time you name this dinosaur, it reminds me of your piece that you did. So before you started doing that, I didn't even know it even existed before you made that video. So yeah, it reminds me of your drawing. True. Let's make it nighttime as well. Just blocking in the background a little bit with like black. Makes it look a little bit more moody. Alright, did you Jurassic World A be like 9 watching 10? Yeah, there were a lot of people watching just now. Alright, I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna have to stop the stream. Alright. Which is gonna be the next dinosaur that I'm gonna be drawing, and what scene is it gonna be? 10 out of 10. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's the most I've ever seen, to be honest. There's been a time where I had like, I believe like 20 or 20, or even up to 30, I'm pretty sure, when I was streaming a drawing video, but that was like more of a traditional drawing video when I was more active on YouTube. The T-Rex is like, what's that little thing doing? Exactly, that's what I was kind of going for, you know, because this is just like, what is it gonna do against a T-Rex, you know? I think the T-Rex is like, is this food or is this a threat? I don't think it's gonna feel like it's gonna be a threat, but like at least it's gonna think about like, maybe it's something that I can snack on real quick, you know? Alright, give me another dinosaur. Maybe you can draw Austroraptor. What's a Austroraptor? Austroraptor. Oh, that's a weird looking one again. That one has such a long snout, man. Okay, what is it doing? Oh wait, 2 people are saying Utahraptor. I guess I'm gonna have to go with the Utahraptor because, yeah. But give me a scene. What's happening in this scene? What's happening? Two Austroraptors rubbing their faces against each other. I don't really have. Oh, I don't know, man. What would that look like? So, I really don't know. It's just gonna be from the side view, I guess. Maybe something like this, I guess. And then it would have had lots of feathers, I'm guessing. Right, there we go. I think that's kind of what it would look like with it. Alright. That's not what you mean. That's not what you meant. What do you mean? What did you mean? Utah hunting Ostroraptor. I don't think it would really be hunting. Maybe it would be more like fighting, because they're basically the same size. So it would be like a challenge for the Utahraptor to take him out, or the other way around, I guess. All right, give me let's say we're watching a movie, right? And it's a movie about dinosaurs and something cool, like maybe a majestic picture is about to play on the movie screen, or maybe a scary scene. Something is happening. Give me a scene and give me a dinosaur, and I'll try to, you know, give my interpretation of what that might look like. The Metrodome? Okay, and what's the scene? It can be anything, just give me something and I'll try to make something out of it. Sunbathing. No, what I mean is, let's say that you are the person walking in the prehistoric world, right? And you're seeing something unravel right in front of your eyes. I know, like, if you would be like a natural photographer, then maybe you would see it sunbathing, but like I want to have something that's like exciting, and like something that's like something is happening. Sunbathing. Alright, I mean, if everybody is like, if you guys agree with that, then I'll try to make it sunbathing. Maybe it has its mouth open while it's sunbathing, just like crocodiles, so like smaller creatures can like eat stuff from their mouth. Who knows? Okay, so would you think, what's the environment that it lived in? Was it like in a foresty area? Was it like in a swampy area? What would the environment look like? Baby Dimetrodon hatching from its egg. Oh yeah, actually. You think they would be born with like the really big spine on their backs already, or do you think they would be born without the spine? Because, you know, like, how are they gonna turn inside of the egg? Alright, we're just gonna try that actually. So this is like a nest, maybe a bunch of branches like sticking out everywhere. And maybe it's not completely round either, you know, like birds' nests aren't always completely round. And then we have a couple of eggs just laying there. And then this one big egg is going to be the one where our baby Dimetrodon is going to be hatching from. still gonna be pieces of egg still on the dinosaur itself, or I don't think it's a dinosaur. It's like a really big reptile or whatever. And then this is gonna be a fragment of an egg actually, because some of them have already hatched. And then we would have something that's like, you don't really see what it is just yet, but there's something hatching. There's something underneath all of this. Maybe we see like part of the face or part of the head right there, like just sticking out a little bit. We don't really know what's going on over there. Just something is happening. Alright, then we have a couple more eggs. And maybe there's like a piece of egg just laying around right here. Right, and like a couple other pieces just laying around. And another broken egg right here. Something already came out of this. And then maybe there's like a big plant right here, like some kind of like bush or something in the foreground here. And then over here we would have our tiny little Dimetrodon just laying, sunbathing, just hatched out of its egg. And maybe it's just laying, like, you know, it's tired. It has its legs like kind of like that, because it's like just hatched. This leg would be like a little bit more like that, like on top of this little hill over here, by the way, like, and then the head would be kind of over there, and the spine would be significantly smaller, because that's what I'm thinking at least, because it has to hatch, it has to like come out of an egg as well. And this egg, actually the head is more like that, and this egg is actually like the spine can break, I'm guessing, so maybe we don't see a really big one just yet. And it could have some parts of the egg still attached to it. Like right on top of it, like that. And then a little bit of shadow. But this program kind of like adjusts my my pen sometimes. So like when I make a stroke like this, it readjusts it and it makes it really thin at the beginning, and that kind of messes up my drawing sometimes. And maybe in the background, like, okay, so this is all in the foreground, right? And then maybe in the background over here, there's like a horizon. We don't even see the horizon line. Well, maybe we do. The horizon line would be like right there, maybe. And then over here we would have like a hill. And on top of this hill, we would actually see a grown Dimetrodon with its head, or with its mouth open. Like that, just laying on this hill over here, sunbathing basically. You don't see too much detail, it's just in the background, and then could be a couple of trees in the background as well. Oh, I accidentally clicked something again. And I don't know if it was like a swampy area. It would be like a savanna. He lived before the dinosaurs came. It would have been like a savanna, so the trees would have been a little bit more like scorched. Like it wouldn't have been like, it would just have been a couple of tree branches here and there, and like There wasn't any grass back then, but I'm pretty sure there would have been like something to replace it, you know, something that came before the grass. The grass must have replaced something that was already there. Maybe we have it now, but like maybe it's not as abundant as back in those days, you know. Who knows? And we should make the nest a little bit more visible, because right now the attention just goes to this area, but the nest is basically what all of this is about, so that you realize that this is not a grown, or this is not an actual grown animal. You can kind of see that there's still some eggs and stuff going around. So let's try to make all of this. Maybe we can use a thicker brush for this. Makes it a little bit like easier. Yeah, that's better. Oh man, that's like the downside of this brush, or this program in general. That's just what happens. Alright, we'll just make some branches stick out from this nest here, left and right. Big shadow is gonna be like right here. And maybe there's gonna be some shadow in between the eggs as well, kind of indicating that it's not completely empty and there's some shading going on, you know. And then we can get back into these pieces of plant matter, whatever this is. It's not grass, because grass didn't exist back then. You know, people keep reminding me of that, but so I have to keep on saying it, but like, yeah. Alright, there we go. There we have a Dimetrodon hatching over here, and maybe I should color this in a little bit more darker. And then we have one that is already hatched, but the spine is tiny still. Maybe the head should be like this actually. And then I'll just get rid of that. And I'll just make the pen a little smaller so that we can make this right. Alright, something like that. Alright, yeah, in my opinion, this is my favorite one yet. I think it's the most detailed in comparison with everything else, to be honest. Yeah, maybe. Alright, I know, actually I have to go, but I want to do one more. Because I'm kind of enjoying this, to be honest. Alright. Alright, can you guys give me one more dinosaur and one more scene? Can be anything. It has to be something something like, yeah, like it has to be something like as if you're watching a movie scene or something, you know, like something cool. Pterodostro catching fish. Alright, let me look that up actually. Get Pterodostro. Oh, catching fish. Oh, that's a good one actually. That looks difficult. Okay, okay. Oh man, I have to visualize a pose or something. Like, how would this animal catch fish? Would it be using its wings for shadow to see like deeper into the water, or maybe it would have flown over the water and like stuck its beak into the water to catch fish? No, actually, it doesn't. Like, the design of the head doesn't look like it would be able to do that. It would just be dragged so much that it would probably break its neck or something mid-flight. Okay, wait. Okay, I think it would catch fish in a way of like just sticking its head into the water like this. Oh, it's such a weird shape of the head though, like maybe something like that. Like, I don't even know, man. I don't know what I'm drawing. I'm just going with the flow. This is gonna look so weird when I'm done, but okay, maybe this is too hard for me, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, okay, I'm so sorry, Method, but like it's such a weird animal to draw, and I have never seen something like this like catch fish before, so it's like it might be a little bit too hard. It's not gonna be a quick drawing. So let's try the Allosaurus chasing a human, because I'm also bad at drawing humans. So usually probably eat shrimp. Yeah, I think that as well. I don't think it would like catch really big fish. Okay. So I'm really bad at drawing humans as well. Allosaurus chasing human. So maybe we would have a human like right here, running, but I don't know how to draw a human though. So we have the human right here and kind of leaning forwards because it's trying to run as fast as it could. As fast as his. Why can I not talk? As fast as he can. Wow. There we go. Just trying to, outrun this massive Allosaurus. It's like right behind it. And he's kind of like looking backwards a little bit. Maybe the head is way too big, but he is looking backwards tiny bit because he's scared, because the Allosaurus seems like it's catching up with him a little bit. I wish I was better at drawing humans, man. This must be so scary in real life though. Getting chased by a massive dinosaur, like for real. The only part that it seems a little easy to me is like the anatomy of the legs, because I've drawn so many dinosaurs already that the legs seem easy to me. Like arms and the head is just so hard for me. Maybe this hand is like right there. And then here we would have a massive Allosaurus chasing him. Maybe he's about to grab him, so he's like hunching down a little bit. Maybe it should be a little bit more behind him. His mouth is like open all the way, because he's literally about to grab him. Because I believe that Allosaurus could open his mouth pretty wide compared to like most theropod dinosaurs or most dinosaurs in general. And then his front arm over there, another arm over here. I don't know the head shape of Allosaurus from the top of my head. I'll just try to do something here. I should look up Allosaurus, because I think I'm messing it up a little bit. Allosaurus. Oh yeah, the head shape is way different. It's a lot different actually. Alright, I'm gonna have to redraw this. Alright, so Allosaurus has more of a snout that looks like the Giganotosaurus, or more closely resembles the Giganotosaurus, I guess. I think that's way better. Yeah. Yeah, this guy is probably not gonna survive this. And then the Allosaurus would have also had like this the structure on his skull. I mean, can I get rid of that? There we go. I mean, it looks better than what I had, right? I'm pretty sure that guy is not making it. Alright, and what should we draw in the background? Maybe like a city or something. And then over here you would see the trees coming up. Maybe there's like a hill over here. And then you would see a couple more trees over here a little bit closer. This guy was just taking a walk outside of the city, and this is what he found, unfortunately for him. Alright, there we go. Wait, why can I not show that message for some reason? Let's see. It doesn't even show up here either. Alright. So don't forget Ella's signature crest. Oh yeah, I think I captured that as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I captured that. And maybe the bottom jar is way too thick. I don't like how that looks. Alright, there we go. Wait, I actually haven't sent you some paintings I made during the school break I had. I'm gonna do that real quick. Alright, man. Yeah, you can show me anything, man. So for anyone who wants to follow me on Instagram and show me your art, you can always do that. My Instagram is exactly the same as my YouTube name. It's just Dinosaur Jar. So you can just follow me and send me your art if you want to. Make sure you have some pictures already set on your Instagram of art and stuff, because I recently have gotten contacted by scammers a lot, so I'm not accepting random people's follow requests anymore. Oh, my dog just sneezed. So if I see that you have like a couple, yo. So if I see that you have a couple of drawings already on your page, then I know that you are somebody that likes art and likes to follow me for genuine reasons instead of like just wanting to scam me, you know? Alright, there we go. So let's go through everything that we've drawn in this stream one more time. So this is the first drawing that we made. It's a Spinosaurus versus a Deinosuchus. And most of this is all from the top of my head though. So it's like inaccurate, it doesn't look very good, but like, you know, it's good training. Then we have a Giganotosaurus carrying a juvenile Argentinosaurus running away from the herd actually. Maybe we should make like a head of an Argentinosaurus, like just looking over right here. Because it's running away from the big herd that's like right there in the open, you know. And then we drew the method. What dinosaur was this again? This was let me look at my history on Google. The Spicomelus, I think. And we have like one of them right here, really hard thing to draw, so I kind of did it fast and like left out a lot of detail. And then there's like a baby looking at its mom. This baby is just standing there just eating something like a twig or something. And then we have one that's like ended up on its back and can't just get back up, but there's a predator standing right here in the bushes just waiting for the right moment to attack. And I'm pretty sure this one is going to be in trouble when that predator is going to be attacking. Then we made a accurate T-Rex versus Spinosaurus. Well, I think the head is a little too big of the Spinosaurus compared to the T-Rex, and also the Spinosaurus is like basically hovering over the T-Rex with its head, even though the T-Rex would have been way taller than the Spinosaurus. But yeah, we're just gonna go with that. Then here we have an example of what I was asking you guys, like well, I wanted to have a scene and a dinosaur to draw, because I want to have these kinds of moments. These are the kind of moments that intrigue me. Like, I really want to get better at drawing these kinds of scenes, as if it's like a comic book, you know. You are the person that's in this position, and this is what you're seeing. You have to get to your car, but the only way to get to that is by, you know, going to shore. But, you know, there's something there that you don't want to actually encounter or get close to. Then we have the what was this again? Oh, okay. Have a good night, man. Have a good night. Method had to go. All right. Spicomelus. Yeah, that was this one. Yeah. But this is I have to look up the name again. Ankylosaurus. This is an Ankylosaurus facing off against a T-Rex from Jurassic Park, and actually the eye should have been over here. Jurassic Park T-Rex. Yeah, but that's okay. Then we have two something raptors. Austroraptors? Yeah, two Austroraptors rubbing faces. That was also a request. And then here we have a Dimetrodon hatching out of an egg. We kind of see the remnants of the egg still, and you see that there's an egg over here and a nest. And then we have an adult one sunbathing right here on like some kind of little hill over there. And then lastly we have a person running from a Allosaurus, and there's a background with like a little bit of a city going on over there, and some trees over here, some clouds. And this was just a person running away and accidentally encountered this terrifying creature. This might be in the Jurassic universe, you never know. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching the stream. I hope that you guys learned something from it as well. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next stream or video.